Okay, let's set up a dedoose project. So I'm going to go to dedoose.com. I'm going to go over to login, and it's going to freak out and tell me that my Flash thing doesn't work. So instead, I'm going to go up here to lock, and I'm going to let Flash exist, reload it. Now it will actually open. If you get this screen, you are on the right track. Depending on how much RAM your computer has, this might take a little bit longer than other times. We'll see how it goes. So then you log in, and it's going to default by opening up to whatever last project I was working on. So we're going to go over here in the corner to projects, and we're going to start a new project. So if you are lost in dedoose and it's not doing something that you think it should, there's probably a little tiny add button somewhere in the corner somewhere. That is what you're looking for. So we're going to hit the plus button. We're going to title it practice. I need to add a number because I've been doing this too many times with practice. We're going to submit it. It's going to say new project added. Congratulations. This is your home screen. I don't do much here. I tend to use everything up here in the codes, or up here in the tabs. So I'm going to start with media. Media is our documents. This would be our data. Up here in the corner, I'm going to add. We have all kinds of different options to add. This is going to be a blank document. Nope, I did that wrong. We're not going to add that. We're going to export. It is add, so sorry. This is why dedoose can get a little confusing. Not blank. We're going to import a document. There we go. And it's going to ask what we want to import. So I'm going to go and I'm just going to put in the practice document that we were looking at. And it is now there. There are descriptors, which we don't have anything linked. We'll come back to that later. So this is our document. I can double click it, and now I can see the actual document. I can read through, and so far so good. Over here, I have codes. You can see that I don't have anything listed right now. I can add a code right here, which is probably the easiest way to go for now. So as I am reading something, I can say whatever this is, and I can add a code. I can read another part and I can say whatever this is, and I can add a code right here. So we've read through this at least once. Let's go ahead and add a code, and let's call it evaluate teachers. And I'm going to say submit. So now I can say right here, she's talking about evaluating teachers. She's not talking about it in a positive way, but that's what she's saying. So we're going to highlight that, and I'm going to just grab this, put it on there. Nope. Okay, it's no longer a double click or a drag and drop. It is a double click. So highlight, double click here, and now you can see that that tagged that quote under evaluate teachers. You can also see that here. So you can see the highlighted part, and it's under evaluating teachers. If I decide that I don't like that or I want to change it, I can just exit out there and say, actually what I meant is this part. Double click, it now added that. I can add another code, call it whatever I want, and I can actually code this whole part, the new code, and we can see that the highlights can change based on what I'm looking at. So this part is this code, this part is this code, and we can click back and forth. So you're going to have, typically you will have multiple codes in a paragraph. So you can have one idea that's being talked about in two different ways, and you can code it with two different codes. So I want you to pause and try this out. So read through it and create your emergent codes as you go. As you're reading, you're like, okay, that's about a new idea. Click new code, add it, tag it.